It is real. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news around the NFL. The Cleveland Browns have traded Myles Garrett to the Los Angeles Rams. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hear the music first.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, football fans? Welcome into a breaking news episode over here on NFL Central. If you love talking everything football, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. We are receiving crazy breaking news in the NFL. The Cleveland Browns have traded Myles Garrett to the Los Angeles Rams. Good. I'm so heated. I'm so heated. I'm more so heated because I wanted Myles Garrett on my team, which is the Chicago Bears. But I can't be mad at the Rams for constantly doing good GMing stuff. There was earlier a video coming out of ESPN Cleveland, Ohio earlier that was suggesting that they were having conversations with multiple teams. But now we're receiving the full workup from Ian Rappaport that sends Myles Garrett to LA, and then LA is going to receive Jared Verse and a first-round pick. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. This is good. This is great for the Los Angeles Rams, bro. It's absolutely great. It's absolutely great for Myles Garrett if I'm keeping it a buck with you, simply because if you're looking at a guy like Myles Garrett, you looking at him and you saying, hey, you've been in a dumpster fire forever. Now you're going to have a real opportunity to cash in. And they won the Super Bowl with Aaron Donald. Now they got Myles Garrett, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy work over there on what the Rams continue to do. Just remember, at the start of the offseason, they said, fuck those picks. Give us Trent McDuffie. Now they saying, fuck those picks again. Give me Myles Garrett. This GM and this ownership group in Los Angeles, they are very, very great at what they do. Because not everybody going to be hate watching. Not everybody that thought they had a chance to get Myles Garrett is going to be hate watching, bro. It's going to be a lot of hate watching going on, man. And I feel bad for a guy like Jared Verse. I think that you're going from a situation to where you have more certainty in Los Angeles. Now you're going to Cleveland. This is for you. and my homie Hayes, he live in Ohio. He don't even like Cleveland. But man, why? As a football fan, man, you got to look at the Rams and just absolutely probably have them as the Super Bowl contenders now, like at the top in the NFC North. Bro, what? Jacob Home, if that happens, boy, if that happens, I'm just going to forget about the whole season, bro. Is these guys about to go 15? Like, bro, it's crazy. The offense is crazy. And the crazy thing is that we heard certain rumors regarding the Los Angeles Rams showing interest in A.J. Brown and was even using Devontae Adams as a bargaining piece to pull off that trade. They said, F that. We gonna spin the block on something else. And they go and get the defensive player of the year in Myles Garrett. Gonna be playing on a already solid defensive line. I think that they went out there and made this move, and it's a bold one to move off a guy like Jared Verse simply because what the pass rush looked like and some of the miscues that they had in the Chicago Bears game that they almost lost but ultimately won, and then in that Seattle Seahawks game. And they understand that they literally only have about 2 years left with Matthew Stafford. But this is how brilliant this organization is. I gotta keep it a buck when we talking about football stuff. They just drafted Matt Stafford's replacement this year, knowing that in 2 years, that's probably all they're gonna have left of Matthew Stafford, bro. Then you dealing with Puka Nacua, you telling him, hey, go get your stuff in order or you're gonna be gone. They send him to rehab. Then you say our defensive backfield wasn't good enough. Kansas City, what's up with Trent McDuffie? And then you go out and do this. These guys are brilliant at what they do, bro. I can't be a hater, man. I can't be a hater. For real. Shout out to V-Dog in the building. Said, man, look, gang, I had to refresh my timeline a couple times just to make sure I wasn't tweaking. Thought it was one of those fake NFL rumors going around. Me and you both, brother. Me and you both. Because I'm reading. I said, because when I got the notification from Ian Rappaport, all you see is sirens at the top. So I clicked the button. The Cleveland Browns are finalizing a deal to trade Myles Garrett to where? Please be my Bears. Please be my Bears. Please. No! I was like, please be my Bears. Please be my Bears. Come on, Ryan Poles. You ain't going to give it to me like this. Sheesh. Sheesh. I was like, Ryan Poles, you ain't finna give it to me like this, bro. After we hearing all this nonsense about the stadium, look, man, just go tell the Bears to play in the gulag because we tired of hearing about stadium talk, bro. Hey, I'm with you on that, Jay. Book in a building. What's the word? He said, F it. Bears trade for Jared Verse. Save him. On the real. On real. They finna drop Adam Schefter finna come back. No, actually, Jared Verse is not going to Cleveland. He's coming to Chicago. The Bears are trading the first round pick. On the real. But I ain't mad at that, Jacob Pone. That'll be a good solution for that. Ryan Poles should go trade for Josh Sweat. I ain't mad at that. Sweat. He talking about Sweat Bash Bros. Bang Bros. Man, it's crazy on how good. Yeah, Vontae. Hey, remember the last time the Rams went for it all? They won a championship. It actually paid off. When they had Aaron Donald, they went out there and got Jalen Ramsey. You add Odell Beckham Jr., all those guys. You already had Cooper Kupp and stuff like that. They did this front office. They are not afraid. They are not afraid. I feel terrible for Verse too, brother. Yeah. And it's not to say that they don't got talent over there in Cleveland. The problem has always been the quarterback spot. And now the new head coach, they looking like they want to start Deshaun Watson when you have Shedeur Sanders right there, ready to go. We don't know. I don't believe that he's going to lead them anywhere to the promised land this year, but you need to give guys some type of idea on if this guy in Shedeur Sanders is capable. We know Deshaun Watson. He's not turning back into Houston Texans Deshaun Watson. They told us we was missing out on Michael Jordan. Shit, no, we didn't. That's what buddy, his head coach from Clemson said. We ain't miss out on nothing, man. This shit is crazy, man. It's crazy, y'all. As a football fan, you say, man, them damn Rams about to be dangerous. And they looking at the defender. If they looking at the defending champions in their division, that front office was ticked off. Ticked off. You got to be ticked off to see somebody in your division win that championship. Now they said, hey, Seattle, y'all defense vicious. Our defense just got way more vicious. Oh, my God. Hey, the 2 times the Rams and the Seahawks play this season, it's going to be cinema. It's going to be cinema. As a football fan, y'all, that shit is going to be litty. Litty. I'll be crying on the flight to Cleveland too, bro. I'll be what? Y'all traded me well? You couldn't trade me to Chicago? On the real. Fuck you talking about? Look, man. Look, I can't be mad at it, bro. Hey, this man Jacob O talking about some Verse got shook by Luther just to go play the dirty ass Cleveland. You funny, bro. Steve, oh, what's the word? If I'm verse, I'm pissed. But what, man, that is absolutely crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. These guys are definitely the top contenders in the NFC. Probably in the entire NFL, bro. Josh Allen, Josh Allen was like, "Yeah, we looking good. We bringing all these players in. We got DJ Moore now. We can go make a run." Yeah, the Rams put everybody on notice. Like, yeah, that shit over with. We don't give a fuck. F those picks. We finna go for it again. Let's go get a chip, man. Ugh. But hey, everybody still got to play. Everybody still got to play. But on paper, these guys look vicious. These guys look vicious. Baki with the breaking news. The New York Giants are signing former Chiefs wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster to a 1-year deal. And they have added Odell Beckham Jr., Braxton Berrios, and Smith-Schuster. On the real. Ooh. See, yep, that's what I was talking about. Jeremy Fowler just said on SportsCenter, despite first 2 seasons, they had major concerns about their pass rush based on how the season went. Yeah, just like I was saying. Because if you think about some of the pressures and how it looked in that Chicago playoff games, you was like, I bet. And then when you get into an NFC Championship game versus Seattle Seahawks, you're like, I bet. It just wasn't hidden like years past. Because when you needed plays to be made, Aaron Donald, he was sealing, closing. You're never going to have to worry about Myles Garrett being available and closing out a game for you. For real. Hey, boy, Book, I know he ordered a good 7 shots. Good 7 shots. All of them might be double, too. The real. That's 14 shots. Damn. That's crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. But, hey, that's the breaking news, man. The Browns have traded Myles Garrett to the Rams. We also got breaking news that Juju Smith-Schuster is signing a 1-year deal with the New York Giants. I was getting ready to come and, discuss the Odell Beckham stuff, which is, I think, is pretty damn good that he's going back to where it all started with a new regime. He has familiarity with John Harbaugh. And I was going to come on, break that down and talk about it today. And then I turned my head. I see sirens. Myles Garrett has been traded. It's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work, bro. And I'm interested, too, on this part, too, Book. We're talking about the Giants and the loading up on wide receivers. How long do we anticipate Malik Neighbors to be out? We're going to see. We definitely going to see because they're going to need him. And shout out to Abdul Carter for standing on business. Shout out to Abdul Carter for standing on business. We ain't got to agree. He ain't got to apologize. But I said what I said. That's what Abdul Carter said. On the real. Hey, we can even throw it to you in Spanish. Dije, lo que dije. Yeah, dije, lo que dije. It don't matter. I said what I said. Shout out to Abdul Carter. It's a grown man right there. It's a tricky situation, but I'm not giving up on a 25-year-old pad rusher regardless of Garrett. But V-Dog, here's the point. You don't know how good Ty Simpson going to be. You know how good Matthew Stafford going to be for these 2 years that you got. Go catch a ring. It'll pay off for it. It'll pay off for itself. You got to push the chips in the center of the table. They're doing something that the Detroit Lions never did for him. They knew how talented he was. They knew how talented Megatron was. Y'all fire the best thing y'all had in Jim Caldwell, who got them to the playoffs, and they refused to do the right thing. The Rams are saying, we know how great he is. We saw how great he looked last year. We going for it. I actually respect that. And then if you cash in with these 2 years, it ain't nothing. They draft pretty damn well over there in LA. They will be able to move off certain people. They do a lot of good GMing, in my personal opinion, in Los Angeles because they always have, or it seems to be, a step ahead. Nobody had them going out to Trent McDuffie, but they seen that as an opportunity. They did their homework and said, hey, We know Kansas City Chiefs, you're paying Patrick Mahomes, you're paying Chris Jones, you're paying Travis Kelce. We know that you underperform. Let's see if you're willing to play Trent McDuffie. Oh, you don't want to pay him? We'll give you a first-round pick. We need his help. That's smart GMing to me, man. Like, I understand, like, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, they might be backed up, but this shit pays off. If you go cash in with these next 2 years, man, you can't mess around with this. You know how sometimes we always say, well, next year we'll get them. But then we get examples like the Washington Commanders last year. The year prior, they was in NC Championship game, went out there, loaded up, and that's the flip side to it. To your point, the flip side to it is you can go out there, go all in real quick, and then your season is filled with injuries. And you know what I'm saying? So that, to your point, it's two sides to it. But with Matthew Stafford, you know he's great. We don't know how great Jaden Daniels is going to be. But in this situation, I think they're doing the right thing. So, but hey, man, that is it for me today, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of NFL Central. Before you get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. If you salty because Myles Garrett didn't come to your team just like me, let me know why down below. But I'm happy. Hey, can't be mad at the Los Angeles Rams for doing Los Angeles Rams stuff and doing it well. I can't be a hater, but I'm salty because he ain't coming to my team. But hey, man, that is it for me today. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
This has